Hi everyone, hope you're all doing fantastically well. I'm Ian, the Dividend Chief, and this is my February 2026 portfolio update. February has been a good month for me. I've received £16.74 in dividends. As you can see, my investment has risen now to £4,925. So in terms of February, I've invested £800. That's £200 per week. My portfolio value is now showing £5,340. So in terms of an overall performance, that is a gain of a massive £415 or 8.4%. Now, bearing in mind, this is only just over 6 weeks of investing. I'm very happy with those numbers. However, I'm not naive enough to believe that this is going to carry on month after month. I'm fully aware my investment journey over the next 10 years are going to see plenty of highs, but also plenty of lows. I intend to stay level-headed through both, and I firmly believe if I stay consistent to my plan, then I will achieve my goals, which is ultimately financial freedom for myself and, more importantly, my daughter. And time will tell if that is the case. In terms of the dividends I've received in February, as you can see, the 3 ETFs on screen are the ones that have paid me dividends this month, and that has totaled £16.74. Not a huge amount by any stretch, but I firmly believe consistency is what builds dividend income over time. And going forward, these numbers are going to continue to increase because I'm going to reinvest my dividends and also fresh investment of at least £200 per week. So currently, that is a daily payout of 64 pence, a monthly payout of £19.55, or an annual payout of £234.59, which is a yield of just over 4.76%. That shows me that the machine is starting to turn. Now, I just briefly want to talk about the allocation. Those are the 6 ETFs I've invested into. Now, I have mentioned previously on videos that I plan to rebalance the portfolio every month. After thinking about this more carefully, I've decided against that, purely because it's far too hands-on. I don't want to be messing about with this every month. I just want it working in the background. And I firmly believe if I was constantly adjusting this, then it would be harder for me to see, especially over a long term, which ETFs are performing well and which aren't. So I've made the decision I will only rebalance a certain ETF if there is a 5% swing. So for example, the VHYL, the Vanguard, the target is 25%. So if that goes above 30% or below 20%, then I will look to readjust. In my opinion, that keeps the structure in place without overcomplicating things month after month. So just looking at this, I can see the VHYL, the Vanguard, is slightly overperforming, and the rest are really where I want them. Give a few percent or point fractions we're talking, but generally I'm happy with how they are. And like I said, unless there's a 5% swing, I'm not going to be making any amendments to them. So in terms of my dividend income, I have now fully received all of February's. So in total this year, I have received £20.86. The projected annual total as we stand today is £234.59. However, as I'm going to be reinvesting dividends and putting fresh investment in on a weekly basis, I'm hoping that that projected annual total will increase dramatically further down the line. Obviously, got to take into account that dividends can also be cut or increased at any time. But like I said, hopefully that figure will grow the more and more we go into the year. If you enjoy watching a dividend portfolio grow step by step, then please consider subscribing and liking this video. I can't do flashy presentations and amazing graphics or anything like that, but what I can guarantee is everything I show is real numbers. There's no hype involved. It's just steady progress. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next update, which will be the end of March. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.